Accessibility. This should be an exciting affair, and along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski, set to bring you all the commentary here on EA Sports. It is the most coveted trophy in junior hockey, the Memorial Cup, and it's on the line, Razor.
Only thing I ever had a chance to win, and that was the Memorial Cup in Portland in 1983. Our team won the final. It was an unbelievable feeling.
Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. Puck is dropped. We're underway. Give me a sense of what a win here can do for the kids.
Well, of course, from a team standpoint, you win the Memorial Cup individually. Those players that are draft eligible, they can change their draft status. Those that are already drafted, they can maybe change the way the team that drafted them thinks about them.
Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Scores! And not just any goal, a Memorial Cup goal!
You want to announce your presence? Do it with authority. That kid's on the board here. Loves the way he shoots the puck. The goaltender never picks this up. There's so many people in front of the net. But how does the puck get through all of those people without hitting a body or a stick? It is a seeing eye shot.
Tri-City scored first. I don't think the anthem singer's even off the ice yet.
This is the plan. Quick start. I don't think anybody thinks it's going to happen this fast.
Taken by Lee. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. It's in! He scores!
Again, these guys' arms are going to get tired. 2 goals in 10 seconds.
Wow, insane how quick. Razor, I know you love goals. Looks like you're having as much fun as they are on the bench right now.
Well, I'd have more fun if I was sitting over there, James. I mean, everybody wants to get on the ice when the game is like this. The coach, though, is reminding his players, and the rookie in particular, that this isn't over yet.
Scored by number 19.
And he regains control of the puck. The Americans ready to go on the attack. Came up with the save on that play.
Whoa!
Scores! That's 3 unanswered now.
Well, there seems to be no way to stop them. They got one, and it seemed like the momentum just changed so far in one team's favor.
It's a snowball effect now.
Man, it looks like a bus depot in front of the net. You know it's a tough one when you can't see the goal.
Ray, correct me if I'm wrong. Did I just see a pat on the back for the rookie there?
Yeah, he's done a nice job tonight. The coach asked him to make sure he kept his energy high, and he's done a really good job. I've been very impressed with this rookie.
The Americans came ready to play in this one, and the scoreboard shows it. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And now it's grabbed by Lee. Great hand-eye coordination as he gets the puck back. Taken by Bouchard. To his teammate. Scores!
You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
Makes it a double on the play. Tri-Cities won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. The Americans move the puck in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Roberts. Quick feed to Ramos. And he makes the save. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it! The Americans have taken advantage of their opportunities here in the early going. Taken along the wall by Bell. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Lots of time left in this period. The Americans have really extended this lead. It's looking like a squash now.
Ramos,
He scores! That's 3 on the night!
what an unbelievable night. It's at home, it's exciting. Everybody is into it. That's an outstanding game for him.
Wong's won possession. Play whistle dead because of an offside.
Assisted by number 22. Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 55 seconds.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And sends it just out of reach. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Nothing doing on that. All right, well, we have a quick second. Let's bring in our third member of the broadcast crew, our own Carlin Bathe.
Thank you, James. The energy in this building is so intense right now. It's the Memorial Cup final, and there's nothing like it. Fans are loving this rookie's performance.
It's been electric in here all day. Even outside the arena, it was great as play rolls on. Unable to reach that one. Icing waved off here.
He got after it pretty good and prevented the icing.
keLowna's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a shot. He scores!
The old double dip makes this a fantastic night for you. You know it's your night. You're feeling it. And now he's got 2.
Tri-Cities got the puck behind the net. And that goes off a player. Hammers a shot. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Drives to the sweet spot. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Pushes it across to Little. Not able to connect. Scoops up the puck here. And now he tries to get it across to Ramos. And that's just out of reach. Puck grabbed by Ramos. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. And the officials waving off icing here. The Americans played along the boards.
Wow.
Scores! The captain comes through! Puck picked up in the open ice. Here's a chance. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Maintains possession. Cutting to the slot. Puts it on net. And that caroms right off the mask. Puck scooped up by Ramos. Too many bodies in the way. on the attack. Picks up the puck in his own end. Feeds it over to Ramos. Gets it out of his own end. keLowna's got it in their own zone. Just bashes them against the boards.
Don't worry, James. You're safe up there. Down here, that sounded like a car crash.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Tri-City's got it in their own zone. Scooped up along the wall by Bouchard. Can't get a hold of that pass. Hangs onto the puck. Manages to hang on. And that one's stopped. Another stop by the goaltender.
Hey, usually the whistle is going to stop the play. I guess not tonight. Ramos is roaming around looking for somebody else to fight. He just can't find it.
They've got the defense outnumbered. It's in the back of the net. He scores! Tri-City's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. The Americans win possession here in the open ice.
Number 23, time of the goal, 10 minutes.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. And that's picked up by a teammate instead. From center, they get into the attacking area. Shuts them down on the breakaway.
Really good. Oh, he's trying to box him out. This getting a little testy. Ramos is looking for somebody to engage in a fight with. He can't find the right guy.
Oh, and he hammers him and sends him down to the ice.
That's a clear decision there. There's not been much that's gone right for them tonight. They're getting blown out here, and maybe this fight can spark a little energy.
It's just trying to get something going here.
That's about it.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle.
Yeah, he got a little testy once the whistle blown. He's pushing him out of there. Ramos is trying to drop the mitts here. He just can't get anyone to fight him.
The Americans have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. There's a souvenir, but not before people go ducking for cover on that one. The setters will glide into the dot. The Rockets win the draw. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. And here we go. Oh, and down to the ice he goes.
That's the end of that spirited bout. The Americans will like to add on to the momentum gained with that fight. The building is really perked up.
Tri-City penalty to number 13. 2 minutes for interference and a 5-minute major for fighting.
Tri-City's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The Americans get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Moves it to Ramos. That pass doesn't go. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Rockets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tri-Cities gain possession along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender.
Ramos was frustrated. He drops the mitts, and the problem is you got to go sit for 5 minutes. Now he's back to doing what he should do, and that's to force the...
He scores! You talk about memorable nights. This has to be right up there.
Man, it's like he's at practice. Every time he shoots the puck, it ends up in the back of the net. What a game for him.
Bouchard's won the draw. Moves it over to Ramos. Couldn't complete the play. Grabbed along the boards by Ramos.
3 minutes, 50 seconds. 1 minute
Carrying the puck deep inside his own end.
period.
Inside the final minute of the first here. Makes the save. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh in this second period about set to get underway. A one-sided affair after the first 20 minutes. Here we go for period number 2. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
KeLowna's probably in a spot that they deserve to be in. They haven't had the puck very much. Of course they're going to be chasing the game.
Made the save on the play.
Smothered that in close chance.
Settles things down and gets control of it once again. KeLowna's got the puck along the wall. From the point, they take control of it. Cuts to the point, and that's the hat trick. Listen to this place.
And here come the hats. I love this tradition. I like this by the coach here, James. He's gone to his youngest player, the rookie, and he's reminding him to play safe at this time of the game. You got the lead. You don't necessarily need another goal. You don't need turnover.
And as I tell my kids, Razor, safety never takes a holiday. Bouchard's won the draw here in the open ice. Can't find his man. Puck picked up by Ramos. Regains possession at center. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Delayed penalty looming. There's the whistle, preventing any sort of opportunity to set up with the extra attacker. The Americans have been called for elbowing. They'll serve 2 in the box.
You're on the receiving end of this. You're not very happy. That's a penalty all day long.
Pretty easy call to make. Time's up on the power play. Book scores!
3 straight goals here. They have really laid the boots to those guys in the last little bit.
The Americans seem to be on the cusp of turning this one into a rout, Ray.
They're playing at a different level than their opponents. It doesn't look like there's anything that can slow them down.
That opportunity's rejected. Here comes the pushback. Ray, I don't understand this here, the big hit and the response now.
I'm not sure where it started or how long ago it did, but it's almost every time. Big hit leads to a challenge. The Americans should be grabbing some energy from that fight. The building is electric.
Tri-City's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. The Rockets win the faceoff. Here's the shot, stopped by the goaltender. Moves it quickly over to Ramos. Tri-City's got a hold of the puck. The Americans take it across the blue line. Comes up with the stop. Here's a chance. Scores! 4 unanswered.
Maybe they should try both goalies in the net down there. This net is going to get tipped over as they keep scoring.
Tri-City's brought their offensive A game here in this, and it's only the second.
I think that's probably the bad news for the other team. It's still the second period, as you mentioned. They've dominated.
He scores again!
Yeah, what a night for him. You think after 3 you might let down? Not him. They keep coming.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Wrist shot from the slot, blocked in traffic. Made the stop on the play. The Americans are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. KeLowna's got possession here in their own end. Snaps one on net, denies him in close.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter. There's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
Sends the cross-ice pass. Couldn't connect, although not exactly an ideal pass to begin with. Penalty coming up here as the play is stopped.
2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty.
Ramos. Interference.
Too late to the... Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Think tempers flaring.
Yeah, a little bump together, little friction. Looks like the guys want to get it going. Ramos is looking for somebody to engage in a fight with. He can't find the right guy. Wong's turning this challenge down. That's not part of his game.
The Americans' penalty is expired. Scores! That was impressive.
Man, a bad power play can suck the life out of your team. One that looks like that and then scores the goal is a great boost.
keLowna's got a hold of the puck off the draw. The Americans take possession here in the open ice. Keeps hold of the puck. Stays with it. That's not going to fool him. Quick pass to Ramos. Tri-Cities at the back end. Gets in front of it. And a challenge being thrown down here.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere a little bit, and the challenge is down.
Tri-Cities got it in the offensive zone. And they're going to dance off here. Oh, and he hammers him and sends him down to the ice.
That's a clear decision there. Of course, everybody jumps up when the fight happens, but your guy wins, and the building just keeps moving along.
And the crowd's still on their feet here, Ray. Well, both teams seem to be a little calmer now after a pretty chaotic stretch just a few moments ago.
17 minutes, 19 seconds.
There's the horn-ending period number 2. I'm not sure they wanted it to end. The officials are set. The players are set. Ray Ferraro between the benches is set. I'm James Cebulski. Let's go. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. Ray, we've got 40 minutes played so far. How have you viewed things?
The Americans don't have to score anymore. This is such a comfortable lead. Just make sure that they protect the puck and play this thing right to the end.
Wow, he got hit.
James, there's nowhere to go sometimes. You know you're going to get it. You just have to take the hit.
Grabs the puck in the corner. The Rockets gain possession in their own end. Well, the endless slew of penalties that have been handed out continues here as yet another one is being dished out.
For interference. Time of the penalty, 2 minutes.
Officials calling interference, and he'll go off to the box for 2.
Well, he tries to cut off the lane, but it's so late it becomes an obvious penalty.
With the stop. Tri-Cities got the puck in the defensive end. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Uses the force on that hit. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Here's a shot. Misses a golden opportunity there. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Grabs control of it at the point. Wow, deja vu.
Man, they got to keep their heads up for this guy. He has been all...
He's got a step right in the slot. Oh, and he'll be shaking his head up. Scores! The captain delivers. The Americans could almost put this one in neutral here for the rest of this third period.
They've dominated much of this game, and the score is clearly reflective of that.
Scored by number 13.
Across the line from center. Unleashed. They score! What a shot!
That's a great sound when it pings off the post, and then you don't hear anything except you see the goal light. What a shot.
Tri-Cities having a lot of fun out there tonight, but Ray, I can imagine it's a different story on the other side of the bench.
Yeah, half the guys out here are having fun. The other half, this game can't end quick enough.
Misses wide, and that one's turned away.
Hey, that means the play's supposed to end here. They're still pushing around pretty good. Comrie's not interested in...
Tension's rising.
Didn't take much to get this heated up. Foot's done everything here except pull the other guy's gloves off. One guy throws the challenge down. You don't have to take it, especially these days.
Picked up along the wall by Foot.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the chompers on that play. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Tri-Cities got the puck along the boards. Maintains possession. And he makes the easy save. From behind the net. Tri-City's got the puck here in the open ice.
Oh.
He scores! What a goal! The Americans have put in a complete team effort tonight, but they really look good offensively.
Their arms are going to be tired from all the times they've had them up in the air here. This has been a dominating offensive performance.
No kidding. They've got numbers. Quick shot, easily turned away with the glove. Bowman's got it in the corner. Hammers it on net. Oh, just wide.
Right in his wheelhouse, he powders it, but just misses.
Foot swooping in on the attack. The Rockets take it from the side. The Americans will play the puck from behind the net. Tri-City's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Ramos. Quick shot. He scores! On the rebound, lights the leg for the goal. The Americans continue to rack up the goals here in this third period.
They can do no wrong. It doesn't seem to matter who's on the ice. They're the better team.
Tri-City's ready to go on the attack. Here's a shot with the stop. Tri-City's playing it from the side.
Whoa!
He scores again!
Well, you get one, you think you might get two, but after a while you're like, hey, how many can I get? The puck keeps coming to him, and he keeps finishing it off.
The Americans seem to be playing right to the final whistle here tonight, Ray.
Yeah, everybody's having fun. Everybody's getting points, and they are steamrolling their opponent.
Tri-City's got it along the wall. Lets it go from the slot. Denies them! The Rockets scoop it up along the boards. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Here comes the pushback, and they're going to go.
Yeah, he accepts the challenge. This looked like it was going to start over the last 10 or 15 seconds.
Absolutely rocked down to the ice there.
That was a heavy blow, and that is the end of this bout.
And here comes referee Gilles Levesque to clean things up.
Tri-City penalty to number 13. 5-minute major for fighting.
Tri-City's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw. Scores! The Americans haven't missed much tonight, Ray.
No, they'd have to play really poorly to screw up this now. They have played outstanding hockey.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Slides it across to Ramos. Offside the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line. The Americans have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Grabs the puck at center. The Rockets gain possession along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Lets it fly, and makes the save. Taken along the wall by Ramos. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here he is in front. He scores! Wow! Coast to coast!
Snakes his way through the entire team. Head up, looks at his options, decides he's the best option, and finishes it off.
Number 13, assisted by number 6.
The Americans have it now.
15 minutes, 47
Ramos has the puck against the half wall. The Americans have it in the offensive end. He scores!
3 goals, the hat trick's in the bag. Here come the hats. What a great feeling as this place is jumping.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Tees him up! Off target!
1 second.
Slides away from his crease now to play the puck. Penalty coming up here. A little too late, and I'm sure some people in this building would have wished the clock would have just run out.
Time of the penalty, 16 minutes, 10 seconds.
The Americans will be penalized for the trapezoid infraction. And the puck is in, but it's being waved off immediately here.
Yeah, I like when all goals count, but I think this has to be waved off. This is goalie interference. The goaltender didn't like this immediately. It went past him. He looked right at the official.
Well, nobody likes having a goal called back, but they'll just have to play on as the puck's about to drop. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Almost scores!
Oh, the shorthanded marker is a devastating goal to give up. You never really think about it when you go on the ice. Now you've given one up.
Tri-City's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Taken by Ramos. Aaron pass and the play's broken up. keLowna's got it behind the net. He got rocked again.
He's got to get his head up. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
There's the whistle stopping the play. Penalty coming up. I don't think this will have much of an impact on this one.
17 minutes, 20 seconds.
Boarding the call here, Ray. You like the call?
I do. A little vigorous on the hit. He followed through too much.
And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
The Americans aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. And he regains control of the puck. The Rockets have it from their own end. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. He scores!
2 goals on the night for him. They've really been effective forechecking, a couple of breaks, and now he's got 2.
Bowman's won the draw here in the neutral zone. The Americans will play it in their own end. From his own end, he picks up the puck. It is what every junior hockey team dreams of winning. The Memorial Cup is about to be handed out. And there it is! One of the toughest trophies to win, the Memorial Cup, champs.
I won it 1 year in Portland. It was the last time I won anything.
I don't want to diminish the fact that we've got a team that just won a championship out on the ice right now. But, man, that's got to be awful having to watch that unfold in front of you.
What a run they had. They pushed themselves right to the limit, just not able to get across the finish line, and they'll think about this forever, how close they were.
Well, the downside in this is that this series is over. This was a lot of fun to call.
This was a lot of fun, a lot of action, a lot of physicality, but being second best stinks. This is a long off season about to start.
I know it's a team game, but boy, this has got to be a nice perk being one of the team leaders here to get this.
Oh, that would be pretty cool. You're going to get it eventually, but it would be sweet to have it first.
Ray, you're right down there at the ice. Give me a sense of the emotion.
Well, everybody's just babbling away there. It's like nobody's really making any sense. They're so excited, hug on to each other. They're looking at the trophy. They can't wait for their turn to carry it around the ice.
I got goosebumps even up here. The team photo, man. This is just mugging for the best selfie and camera shot ever.
This looks like such a fun place to be. Everybody jumps into the picture. You get it with the championship trophy, and it's something you'll always have.
What an incredible story as we continue the conversation with Ray Ferraro. Okay, beyond just the team performance, how about the kid?
Well, the fact that they won and he played a major role in it is going to shine a pretty bright light on him with the scouting community. And there's always 2 roads to this tournament. One is the team aspect. The other is those that are evaluating for the draft. And this kid did his draft status a world of good.
He was sensational. That puts a bow on this year. Thanks for this, man.
Yeah, I'll talk to you next year.
Don't miss me too much.
I won't.
All right, Razor, channel your inner bird dog here. What'd you think of the kid as a performance at the Memorial Cup?
Liked it a lot. Really bullish on the way that he played. For a young player, he took a leadership role. He was playing important minutes through this tournament, and pretty interesting to see how much. For me, this is a kid I would take high in the draft.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. And the performance. And so from what I'm hearing coming out of the Combine this past weekend, the Los Angeles Kings were said to have a very good conversation with the youngster. Now, where does that look like? How does that all evolve in Hollywood and the kid? I mean, is there a fit there? I don't mind it. We'll see how it all plays out because there's a lot of moving parts between now and draft day. But the Kings said to be very high on the youngster here from what I'm hearing. Okay, still to come here on the show, joined by one of the top draft analysts. And from what I heard over the weekend at the Combine, the kid had a very lengthy interview with the New York Rangers. And think about what the Rangers have done with the youth movement over the last couple of years. Very intriguing scenario for them with the... Well, as we inch closer and closer to the big draft day, and I'll tell you what, we look at some of the draft rankings and some of the scouts that I've talked to, I think we're all kind of on the same page. We've got this kid ranked pretty high, and he has put himself in a position to be a continuing our conversation with Ray Ferraro here on the show, and man, that's got to be a nice moment for the kid getting drafted and hearing his name called.
It's better than that, James. It's a realization, really, of a lifelong dream. I mean, since he's a little kid, he's been dreaming about getting drafted into the NHL.
Now, the understanding that we've got is that the kid was supposed to be heading down to the rink sometime today to kind of check out the new surroundings. This has got to be like the first day of school, Razor.
Guaranteed he would have gone early to go and take a look at the locker room. You walk in there for the first time, you can't believe your lifelong dreams are about to happen.
And when you're looking around, I'm assuming, is he thinking the nameplate might be up there?
Oh, you're hoping, but, he's going to learn that those trainers don't miss very often. The jersey's ready. Your name has never looked so good as when it's on top of your stall. But what I remember, James, is the excitement, the nervousness, how scared you were. And then you're like, I'm in an NHL room. I can't believe this. It is the very best of feelings that you can have till you step on the ice the first time.
Nice opportunity for management and their prized possession, the new shiny draft pick, to kind of have a chance to sit down and get an understanding of where each other kind of sits, what their respective expectations are. I know a lot of fans are wondering, can he make that jump now? Can he make that jump and be an impact player in the National Hockey League? I think management took him for a reason. There might be that opportunity. I think he's going to get that shot. He's going to get every opportunity to try to make the team this coming year. Well, he's signed, sealed, and delivered, yes, the entry-level contract, better known technically as the ELC. Yeah, you know me, is signed up, and now it's time to find out if he can live up to the hype. I think fans would love to see him make that jump to the opening night roster. Management would love to see it, and I know the kid has every intention of trying to crack it too. All right, enjoy it. The honeymoon's almost over because it's time to shine, and we'll find out in camp.